Yeah, welcome to BAWASHIR Electric once more. So we are going to go straight away to our lectures, our tutorials. So we are going to start to see how to automate things in a factory. So we are going to base on TIA portal and factory IO. So we are going to have 3 steps. One, we are going to develop factory IO. We are going to set up the machine that we want to control. 2, we are going to develop its circuit, that's the ladder logic in TIA portal. Then the last part will be developing its visualization, that's the control panel using WINCC runtime advanced. So we are going to start with the factory IO. This software, there are main 2 softwares we are using. I'm using TIA portal version 17, can use any version. Then I'm using factory IO. If you are a person who always well versed with the Google, just type in factory IO in Google. Whatever it takes you are going to get it. TIA portal, just type it in Google. Whatever it takes you, you'll go by it. Only that some of these softwares, they may need a little subscription, a little few dollars for you to attain them. So here, when you open up factory IO, this is the first screen that we see. So we are going to have here scenes. In factory IO, you can design your own machine that you want in a style that you want. You can design a production line. But for the beginning, let's start with the already scenes which were put for us there. And we are going to start from scene A, that is transport a box until it reaches a sensor. So we are going to have this one. I'm going to remove this since we don't use. So when you see we have here a retroreflective sensor, this is the sensor and this is the reflective part. So this sensor right now here, it acts as a closed state. When something comes in between the sensor and this reflective part, the sensor sends a 0 signal. It sends an off signal. But right now it sends a 1 signal, a high signal or on signal. And this is our box, as you see, and our motor is around here. It is the one that runs the conveyor. This one is called a roller conveyor. So the main thing here, we are going to design our control ladder logic for this box to move from here. When it reaches the sensor, it's going to stop. Factory IO is already set up. So we come here at files, drivers. So when you see here, we have here the sensor, that is the input, and the output shall use here we have conveyor. I'm going to go back. I'm not going to delay with that one. Let's go straight away to TIA portal. Factory IO is finished. So when you come to TIA portal, now for TIA portal, to use it with the factory IO, we use a template. Also, you'll have to go in your Google, type in factory IO template for A7. It is going to bring you the any link it brings, just follow it if you know how to use it. And you're going to get it is free. Mine, I downloaded a zip folder, is here. I'm just going to extract it here. Extract here. It's finished, this one. So when you open this folder, this software TIA portal, by the way, it needs when you have quite a good machine, because it takes too much of RAM. It can stuck along the way in case your machine is weak. It needs quite good RAM machine. So there it opens. When it opens, you are going to have a similar window like this one. So we are going to come here to open the project view. So we have here already CPU type if you want, but for today I think we shall leave that one like that. So we are going to come here. So we must have this block here, is the one which helps us connect SIEMENS with the S7 with the factory IO. So we are going to double click here, the main block, so that we can start rewiring our ladder logic. must get a window similar to this one. So remember, we have our sensor, which is normally closed. We have our conveyor. So our first network, this is a function block for connecting to factory I/O. So you are going to use the second network. You are going to have a simple start and stop with the latching. So you are going to have this one is a stop, this one is a start, and we are going to have here our coil. So we are going to have here branch, the normally open, close branch. So that means if you press this one, it stops. If you press this one, it starts. This one is for launching with this one. So what about the sensor? The sensor also has to stop. I'm going to put it somewhere here. And since when the box has not reached there, the sensor is normally closed. So we are going to put an open contact. So since the sensor will be closed, it's going to keep this one closed. And when the box reaches there, this one is going to open and the system is going to go off. Please, with PLC programming or other logical construction, it doesn't give you the art or the idea on how to come about with the circuits. No, you must be having the creativity of circuit development. With the ladder logic, it is just to simplify for you the wiring. You get what you already know, or already what you can draw, even though not in PLC. You just copy and paste it here. So here we are going to name this one. This one is our stop. We are going to name this one. This one is our start. And we are going to name this one. You can name it sensor. And we are going to name this one as the conveyor. So this one is the same as the conveyor. It is the latching contact. Others call it self-holding. So you are going to define this one. Define tag. You are going to give it global memory. Define. We are using memory because it's going to be controlled by a software, which is WINCC, the HMI button. If it was a real push button, we would give it a global input. It would be an input. So here, define tag, we are also going to give it global memory. Here, a sensor, since it is a physical sensor input value, we are going to give it a global input. And then the conveyor, we define this one is a physical output value. We are going to give it a global output. This one is going to name itself. Also, we are finished with our ladder logic. Come here and say compile, check if you have any error. Yeah, compiling finished, errors 0, warnings 0. So that is ladder logic finished. What's the last step? We are going to now HMI visualization. So we are going to come here in project view. We are going to say add new device. We are going to come here. Let's use PC system. Then we are going to have SIMATIC HMI application. Then you have WINCC runtime advanced. Just say OK. That's the value is going. That's what is going to display. So here we are going to come here to communication modules. We are going to use Profinet Ethernet module. We are going to IE general, get it and add it here to our PC station. So we are going to come here in our PLC. Here we come on device configuration. We are going to double click our PLC and have something like properties. Under properties, we are going to choose Ethernet address. We are going to add a new subnet network, which is already there. We are going to check its IP address is 192.168.0.1. So we are going to come to our HMI. We do a connection also. We are going to click here and we just add the one you have already created, and it is IP address is going to be 2. So when you come here to network view, it is already connected. So we are going to choose here connection, that's HMI connection. Topology view, we are going also to just drag this one and drop it there. It is already connected. So we come back here, we open this one, we choose connections. We're going to add new connection, which is select the PLC type towards S7 1200 synchronization. The rest you can leave like that. So when you check here, you can see this is our station address 1 and this is our HMI address 2. So what we are going to do, we are going to create tags. In the PLC ladder logic, we didn't define tags, it was automatic. Here we are going just to define tags by ourselves. There are very many ways of defining tags, but let's follow this one. So we are going to choose default tag table. Double click to add a new tag. So we are going to call it stop. Then we are going to define a PLC tag. It's going to work in line with a PLC tag, which is here PLC tag, standard variable tag is stop. Say okay. Yeah, it was already HMI connection 1 boolean. So we are going to add another one, start. We'll give it a PLC tag. Here it's going to work with the start. We say okay. We choose another one, which was sensor. It is going to be in line with the sensor tag in the PLC. Then we add the last one, which is conveyor. It is not a must that what you named in the PLC is what you have to name in the HMI. You can name anything provided you remember what it represents. So this is conveyor. Say okay. So that is it. And when you come here to connections, actually we have 2 connections. We are going to delete this one. There's this one which has come instead of HMI connection 1. So we are going to delete this one. Just press delete and we leave only that one. So when we check, the station is still the same. Address 2, this is address 1 and the same IP address. So now we are going to come after that one, we are going to come to screens. Let's first come here to runtime settings. We are going to full screen mode, no. Then this one, pixels is very big, we are just going to choose something small for the beginning. You can choose 640 by 480. Then we are going to come now to screens and have our add new screen. So what we want just to put the start and the stop button for our conveyor. Then we put the indicator for the conveyor and also do what? Put the sensor indicator. So now we are going to come here, add this is a button. Just drag and draw, click here, come and draw it here. That's button 1. Click here again, come and draw the second button. That's button 2. Then we are going to use here just a circular shape for the sensor. Again click, you are going to have a circular shape for the conveyor. So I'm not going to modify much right now. I'm just going to add here some simple text and I'm going to name that one conveyor. Move it somewhere there. I'm going to copy and paste that one, put here, and and name it sensor. We are going to be viewing the sensor state. Then here in text, I'm going to click this one. I'm going to maximize here. I want it is proper. We are going to come here to events. We are going, let me first give it a text. This one is going to work as a stop, and this one is going to work as a start. So this one, we are going to come to events. We give it a functionality. We are going to come here, edit bits. Here it is edit bits. We are going to say when you press, we are going to use press. It's going to act as push button, a momentary push button. So we have edit bit, set bit while key pressed. Yeah, choose that one. Bit 0, set bit while key pressed. So we are going to click here and give it a tag, which is stop. Yeah, okay. So we are going to click on this one, start. Also add the function, the same, set bit while key pressed. We are going to come here, it is start, say okay. So for buttons it is finished for now. You can change the color, you can change the shape, you can change the style, you can use an image, but we shall be seeing that in the coming tutorials. So let's come here in the sensor. We are going to use animations, and we are going to use display animation. Double click, add animation, say appearance, say okay. Then we are going to give tag. Which tag? It is the sensor, say okay. Then which animation are we going to add? We are just going to be changing the color. So when the sensor is in 0 state, shall choose all this black. Let's choose all this black until 0. Then when it is on state, double click here, that is 1. It is going to be something like red. Show that it is on, something like red. That one is done. So we come here to conveyor, the same, add animation, appearance, say okay, give it tag, just say here conveyor, say okay. Then the background also, you are going to deal only with the color for now. So when it is 0, it is going to be what? Dark green. When it is 0, let's give it dark green, that's off. And another one, when it is 1, that's when it is on. It is going to be light green. So that's for now. Remember, don't stop where we started. Don't forget where we started from. I've finished for now, just for simple visualization. Now we are going to go back to our main OB, to our ladder logic. Before that, let me resume my factory IO. My factory IO is around here. So now in factory IO, we are going to come to drivers. We are going to come here to SIEMENS A7 PLC simulation. So here we are using SIEMENS A7 PLC sim because we don't have the real PLC, you know. So you have also actually to download it independently. It is a third-party app. You just also type in A7 PLC sim. It is going to come. You know, with the Google these days things are simplified. We are going to remove this one. So we are going to configure our PLC. We are going to have, let me put here 3 inputs. I'm going to put here 3 outputs. I'm not going to say auto connect. This one, leave A7 1200 because it is the one we are using. If it is 500 or 300, you choose whatever you are using. Our CPU is 200. So you say back. It is that one. So our sensor, now we are going to check in ladder logic. The sensor is at input 02. We go back to factory IO. The sensor, remove it from here, put it at 02. Then the conveyor is at Q01. Go back, remove it from here, put it at Q01. That's only what you have to do with factory IO. I think it is finished. Drivers, let's leave it there. Then now we come to TIA portal, where we are going to do, remember, compile finish. You are going to say start simulation. Say enable simulation support. This one just say okay. There we go. So our PLC, this one is the one acting as our PLC now. It is a simulation. So we are going to come here. Yeah, it was this one, remember. Then we are going to say start search, so that we search for the PLC which is there. So after the search, our PLC is this one. It's connected at 192.168.0.1. Yeah, so now we are going to come here, just click load. Still here, you are going to click the very load button. Waiting a bit, click load here. So here, before you click finish, we have here, there's this one, no action. First click here. So start mode, we are going to put our PLC in run mode, then you can say finish. And now to go in monitor mode, we are going to click this symbol with the sunglasses here, just once. So after, it's going to bring these green icons here. That means we are ready to go. So we are going to come here to screens. So here also we are going to come to start runtime. Yeah, so our display is here. So what we are going to do, we are going to come here, we are going to minimize this one so that it can help us view everything. Yeah, something like that. We are going to put it here, so we are going to come here to main OB. This one should remain up here. We minimize this one. We open our factory I/O. Our factory I/O is around here. So remember here, we shall first go to drivers. We did this, so we come here to configuration. No need. Just say here connect. Yeah, it's going to give this tick once it's connected to your PLC. Then take back, remove this. So we are going to put it in a run mode. We are going to minimize it so that we can view what is happening. I'm going to put it here. Yeah, I hope there we can see properly. So here the sensor is already in red. Remember, it is normally closed, which is here already changed. So when you press start button, conveyor comes on and it is going to start running. When it reaches, it stops, and also the sensor has been blocked. So I'm going to refresh here. I'm going to say start, stop, start, stop, start. It goes up to the end and it stops by itself. So that is a simple preview for today. We are going to be dealing with the various configurations, but our main concern is how to use this SIMATIC WINCC runtime, how to come up with HMI controls for our project. We have seen various projects for factory I/O, ladder logic programming, but our main concern next is this visualization thing here. So again, start. And you see when I press start, even here in our ladder logic, it shows what is happening. When I press stop, you just see the circuit breaking. Start. That's the importance of this thing, visualization. Even when you have an error in your process, you can easily identify what's the problem. You can set alarms, you can set interruptions, you can set very many things. See you when you see me. I remain BAWASHIR. Don't again touch the dial.